marriage of David and Patty. Your presence here, whether you came from across town or across the country, adds depth, joy, and meaning to this day. We are gathered here today because David asked the question. On the surface, it might have seemed like a simple one, but really it was a masterstroke of planning and vision. That question, how can I get everyone I know and love to celebrate me for an entire weekend, give me gifts, and thank me for it? And so began the most elaborate con job of David's life. And thankfully, he found the perfect partner in crime, Patty. When I first met Patty, it was at another wedding. David was in the wedding, so Patty spent most of her time with my family. The only other people she knew there. In just a few days, it became clear. She's sharp, kind, funny, and more than capable of going toe-to-toe with David's wedding. We liked her immediately, and knew that David had met his match. David, of course, I've known for most of his life. He's fine. David, your journey through life has taken you to many different places. From us staying up late at night singing names for our sports team, to having Sox fights, to growing up playing hockey in the basement, or me, you, and Dad finding a pond somewhere. Then he went off to college, and at least seemingly to me, randomly decided to move out to Colorado. Not knowing for sure what was going to be waiting for me here, but knowing that he'll figure it out. Lo and behold, we found someone just as adventurous as you if you want to take on life's greatest journey. But in all honesty, it's been amazing to see how he's grown his relationship with Patty, how he lights up around her. In fact, at his bachelor party, a night surrounded by his closest friends, he kept asking me, when is Patty getting it? Where's she at? That's when I realized this isn't a great relationship. It's hope for both of them. Before today, David and Patty had answered a few questions about each other. Their answers were hilarious, sweet, and refreshingly honest. Like how David insists he's the smarter one in the relationship. Or how Patty shared that David is actually the high maintenance one. He just hides it really well. But woven through all their answers was something deeper. A sense of peace, joy, and belonging. David said that Patty gives him a feeling of home, that she inspires him to be a better person, and that when anything funny happens, he can't wait to tell her about it. Patty said that even when David is annoying her, and he will, she still wouldn't want anyone else to do it. They talked about their favorite memories, wandering the streets of New York, sharing fancy dinners, skiing black diamonds together. Well, Patty knew that David cheering her on from the left. They talked about their dreams, traveling the world, retiring early, and one day hopefully raising bees and chickens. There's so much joy in their vision of the future together. But what's even more powerful is how they cherish the present, just being together. Whether they're trying new sushi spots, struggling to find the entrance to the milk market, or just making each other laugh with random, unexpected comments. They simply love each other's company. And now, today, their plan has worked. Everyone they love is here, not just to celebrate them, but to witness something sacred, a promise. This moment, right here, is what matters, because long after the party is over, long after the champagne glasses have been cleaned, and the playlist have faded, it'll be the two of you, side by side, building a life together. Planning trips, navigating the hard days, laughing at each other's jokes, supporting one another through whatever comes next. Your friends and family will be here to cheer you on, to hold you up, to celebrate and comfort you. But only you are standing here now, ready to make lifelong promises to one another. So with that, Dave and Patty, we share yours.
Patty, I would have never guessed that meeting a pretty girl at City Park would lead me here today. I'm so grateful you decided to go out with me. I'll never forget the first time I laid eyes on you. How beautiful you were, how big your smile was. Then we started talking, and I realized you were a fiery spirit with the beat of a road room. From that day on, I knew I loved your personality and wanted to see where this could go. Back then, life was different. I was living in a garden unit with no air conditioning, going out all the time, just floating through life. I remember wanting to explore all the cool places in Denver, but not wanting to be alone, and then I found you. You were always down to check out any bar, restaurant, or random event the city had to offer. The vibes were always good, and you just made everything fun. The more time we spent together, the more I learned how smart, savvy, and resourceful you are. How you stand up for what you believe in, and how you truly want to make the world a better place for people less fortunate than us. We were always exploring the city, just having fun. After about a month, I knew I wanted to be with you. You asked me to be my girlfriend. And asked you to be my girlfriend. Luckily, you said yes. That Saturday, I went to Jackson's, a bar in downtown Denver, to watch a UFC fight, and I randomly saw you in line at the bar. We were still in the early stage of our relationship where we'd hang out often, but also run out separately sometimes. You ended up sitting with us that night, and then you pulled out your own speaker at a bar. Its own sound system. I remember thinking, who does that? It was the funniest, goofiest thing ever, and that's when I knew I made the right decision. If you did that today, I'd be worried. I remember the first time I introduced you to my family. It was at my friend Aaron's wedding. I completely forgot they were going to be there. I was standing up at the wedding and was worried if you'd be okay with all of them. But after the reception, they told me they loved you and asked if I knew about your magic trick. I had no idea what they meant, but apparently it's the one where you make a cocktail disappear. This is before you started getting hangovers. You can never do that now. We've learned so much about each other, about our cultures, our families, our values. From me asking a million questions about Mexico in Spanish, to you asking me every 2 seconds what to do next when we're in church with my mom in Chicago. And of course, you trying to learn sign language, though I'm pretty sure the only sign you mastered is hurricane. You remind me so much of the most important woman in my life. My Nana, who was incredible with money and used to spend her afternoons driving around to different banks, hunting for the best interest rates. That was before the internet existed, and let's be honest, she wouldn't pick you today. My grandma, who was soft and thoughtful and made you feel like $1,000,000, even though she couldn't hear a word you said. She showed me how powerful it is to help others, even when you don't have much yourself. And then my mom, who is a perfect mix of listener, advice giver, great sense of humor, and family first through and through. You have a bit of all of them. Fast forward to today, and life looks so different. We're more intentional now, how we spend our time, our money, and how we're building the best future we can. You make me a better person, more thoughtful, more grounded, more generous. You've shown me how to care more deeply, whether that's about saving money, giving back, or finding joy in the little things like food, travel, or even dog sitting. I love how you challenge me to grow so I can level up, not just for me, but for you, for us, and our families. I love how you reuse anything you can, your if I can make something, why would I buy it attitude, and your general wisdom about life. So today, I promise to always love and cherish you. I'll cook dinners for you, help with your Facebook Marketplace flips, and walk every dog you agree to. I promise to find the best flight deals, plan the best trips, do secret shops, hunt down every discount I can, and listen patiently, even when you're fired up about work or something that happened 3 weeks ago and you suddenly remember the middle of it. I also promise to go to Goodwill with you, raise chickens and bees with you, and always try to make you laugh, just not in the middle of the fight. I'll do everything I can to make you the happiest woman in the world. I'm so happy and proud I get to call you my wife and experience life with you. Traveling, growing, laughing, and building a life together that's all of us. I never thought I'd be lucky enough to experience life with someone as wonderful as you. So thank you for taking a chance on me. I love you. Te amaré con todo mi corazón por siempre y tú eres el mundo para mí.
Usually 2 to 3 minutes, so I'm a little confused. Also, thank you for waiting I really appreciate having everybody here. David, it's crazy to think that the two people who met at City Park are standing here today. As I'm sure everyone here knows, we both have evolved and changed. I've come a long way from bringing handles of Fireball to every get-together. And you've come a long way from being the person who only uses salt and pepper on your seasoning. As your only seasoning. But one thing that hasn't changed about me is my love for a good deal and my hustler mentality, and luckily you're right there with me. Some people might cringe when I brag about free furniture or things that I found in the trash or dogs sitting for money, but not you. Instead, you love me even more for it, and you're always down to help. Whether it's meeting strangers to sell something for $2 or walking the dogs when it's too cold for me to. But that's the testament of who you are. You love me for who I am, quirks and all, and I could probably name a million different ways in which you show me love every single day. Like filling up my water every time it's empty, giving me nightly massages to go to bed, or watching Bravo reality TV instead of hockey. I could go on about what you are for me, but my love is not depending on that. I don't love you for how you treat me. I love you for who you are. I love how funny you are. I love the grace and kindness you show to everyone. And I love your heart and that you're the person who I get to spend the rest of my life with. So I promise to love you for who you are now and who you are yet to become. I vow to show you the same grace, loyalty, and patience you show me. And I vow to always bring home leftovers and snacks from happy hours so you can nibble on them when you get home. I can't wait to continue exploring the world with you, growing old together, and living our rich life filled with great food, adventure, and family.
Being surrounded by their loved ones, David and Patty weren't able to decide who would sign their marriage certificate. So they're going to hold, I guess, a raffle for it. If your names are called, just please stay for that for a second.
Jamie?
Are you serious?
As a witness.
I'm a witness.
Wait, me? Did you call her on Jamie?
And Felipe. Hold it up.
Okay, sorry. I'm gonna bring it over there. I was gonna ruin the video.
Thank you, David and Patty, for sharing this beautiful and honest words. Now, as a symbol of the vows that just spoken, we will exchange rings. These rings are more than jewelry. They are a physical reminder of the promises we made. Circular, without end, just like your commitment. David, please take Patty's hand and repeat after me. Let this ring be a symbol of my promises to you and a reminder of my devotion. I give it to you with all my love. Patty, please take David's hand and repeat after me. Let this ring be a symbol of my promises to you and a reminder of my devotion. I give it to you with all of my love. David and Patty, you've conspired to bring us all here. You've shared your vows, exchanged rings, and created a moment none of us will forget. It is now my absolute joy and honor to say, by the power vested in me with the full backing of this joyful crowd, I now pronounce you husband and wife. David, Patricia.